Okay, I'm back. I did fix it. Try refreshing your pages, guys, because it is coming through for me on the app. I checked it on the Twitch app. The music is coming through for me. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm going to one more time do the intro. Thank you for rejoining us. I appreciate y'all's patience. I am the Paladin Bell, and this will be a Pathfinder stream, Pathfinder First Edition. I am back with my Pathfinder players from the Danger Under Grey Manor Hold campaign. Yes, Crow, once more with feeling. We are going to be playing a homebrew game in my custom setting of UEs, which eventually I'm going to be doing a special stream thingy in April that is just explaining the lore of UEs. It's just going to be me for like 5 hours just talking about and nerding out about my D&D session or my D&D setting. So make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be April the 15th. But yeah, I'm going to go over here and we're going to get our players back over where we can hear them. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am sorry that everything fucking broke.
It's all good.
These things happen every time.
Thank you. Thank you, my rugs. You know my pain. But yeah. So we are going to kind of go around the table, and for this particular session, we're going to reintroduce. I want you guys to reintroduce yourselves and introduce your new characters. We're going to start with Rugs. Why don't you go first?
Hello, everybody. I'm Sauce or Rugs, and today I'm going to be playing Ash and Ifrit Rogue.
All right, Crow. Why don't you go next?
Hello, I'm Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow, and today I will be playing Gristor Imorphis, a man who just really likes punching things, be it a person, a wall, precious metals, the abstract concept of longing, someone's depression, another guy, another wall. He'll punch it.
Fantastic. Oko, would you like to introduce yourself and your character, please?
My name is Oko, and I am playing Salim. He's just a funky little man.
He's just a little guy. All right. And Huffy, if you could introduce yourself and your character, please.
I am Huffy. I am currently playing Jennifer Sableroot, a little half drow.
Wonderful. Okay. So, I am going to kind of explain what the premise of this particular campaign is about. This campaign, as many of you saw in the title, it is The Journey Under the Oubliette. The Amarantine Oubliette is a massive underground prison system underneath the city of Moon's Reach, one of the world's largest holy sites in UEs. Moon's Reach is also the largest and oldest standing structure from an event known as the Gods' War. The Oubliette has been used for decades to imprison UE's worst criminals that were not quite warranted enough to be obliterated by Thoraine, Hellqueen, or Tortolia. These particular folks are not quite that bad, but they've done something to be stuck in the Amarantine Oubliette. And we will pan over to their characters now as we come over to the battle map. I actually have to move these to the map layer because I wanted them to be... Yeah. But yeah, so we pan in to a large prison cell essentially. It's a large room where most of the prisoners sleep. Um, the group here were each dumped in about 2 days ago. Um, you haven't quite gotten to know one another or your new surroundings, but you are in prison, which is not the greatest thing in the world. But you are now um, s- sitting in a large open room with four bedrolls and a barrel of water. There is a portcullis to the right of the room, and then a large metal door that seems to be sealed that you can't see behind in the very bottom of the room. Um, I'm gonna pick on each of you. So let's start with Crow. What is Brishtor doing on the probably the second day he's been in this hole?
Brishtor is, odds are, most likely taking just various bits of rock or any loose bits of metal he can find and, you know, being trained to be a smith and all, punching it into shape to become something kind of resembling a sword.
Wonderful. Brishtor is indeed able to craft himself a short sword made of rust and nails and whatever else Brishtor can really kind of get his hands on. Brishtor, which of the four sleeping bags have you claimed as your bunk?
Uh, yeah, I wasn't muted. Good. Probably this one here in the top right of the room, since he feels like there's a good bit more rock there he can maybe mess with, and
Right by the
work
water
on.
barrel.
Yeah, also by the water, so uh, working with metal and rock to beat it into shape. It kinda it's first making work.
Well,
He's
you
also
would know that this water is not just for drinking. It is also the only form of bathing water you have.
Oh, we're drinking our own bathwater.
No, you can kind of like dip it out to wash yourself. You're not getting into the bucket. Uh,
he's he's gonna be a bit more sparing when it comes to water usage.
Wonderful. All right, let's go over to Juniper. What is Juniper doing?
She has probably bugged each person in this little group at some point at the end to like what their plans are on how to get out. Because I assume we've been given the rundown on if we get out, we're free.
Yeah. So when you were kind of put into the prison, the each guard that kind of put you in here, basically said if you can escape the prison, um, you can free yourselves from the prison.
Okay, then she would have probably been restless the day before and wanted to go for
You cut out there, love.
where did I cut out? Let me just restart. I guess she would have asked everybody if they were ready to go, and if not, then she would have waited until now. But otherwise, she would have been very restless and wanted to go the day prior.
Okay, wonderful. Um, I so kind of waking up the next morning, she is able to see Brishtor seems to be arming himself, which is always a good thing when you plan to escape. What is Ash doing?
Ash is probably, he's already got his weapon. A shiv is not that hard to make.
No, it is absolutely not. A little bit of cloth and a rock, and you
So
got a good shiv.
he's got two shivs ready to go, and he's picked his little bunk because it's got the best view of you know the entry point.
Okay, wonderful. What is Slim doing?
Salim is just sitting down and just cocking his head in the direction of the sounds, waiting until. For clarification, Salim is blind, so he's just cocking his head around at different sounds as they're made, waiting for what appears to be for the group being ready to move out.
Sorry, you go ahead.
His hand kind of waiting to snap for anyone that looks.
Wonderful. Has Salim crafted any weaponry?
Nope.
Awesome. All right. So each of you are kind of able to come together and talk about a plan. What are your characters kind of doing plan wise? Like you're in this room. You're able to go out into the main thoroughfare. The portcullis has lifted to where the other prisoners are being held, and the single guard which was assigned to the inside of the Amarantine Oubliette, they are just as much a prisoner in this place as you guys are.
So we have been able to get a good look around and see if, like, I assume this is the way that we're expected to go?
Yeah, so the portcullis opens here. This particular portcullis opens, and you are able to go out here. This would be the first time this portcullis has opened all night, because you were thrown in the middle of the night. So this is kind of the first time this portcullis has been opened.
Is this not day 2?
This is day 2, but you were put in night 1 technically.
So last night?
Yeah, last night.
Okay, that does change things a little bit. Alright, you guys gonna wander around. Do y'all want to come with? That's
Sure
one. That's 2.
All right.
Restart.
Would very much like
All right. So,
to look around.
as you all exit through the portcullis into what is essentially this large open room, you are able to see a large watering fountain, which means that you're not just stuck with a single barrel of water for your drink. And around there are quite a few prisoners. There's a pair of goblins that seem to be keeping to themselves up in the top right of the room. There's a massive lion catfolk that's kind of sharpening what appears to be nails that are attached to a large club. In the corner, you see at a desk an Azamar woman with a bow and arrow and a torch kind of sitting just above her. And over in this general area, you see another catfolk. He looks a little shifty, and playing on like a makeshift, almost dulcimer like object is a pale man with long pointed elf ears and like stark white hair, but he looks young for having the whitish hair comparatively to what most people have. The room itself is much like the room you were just in. No windows seem to be there, but there is a large door here, very similar to the other large metal door that was in by your cell.
Okay, so basically impassable.
I wouldn't say impassable, but it is a large. It's not made of bars like the portcullis was, but it is a large iron door. It does have a doorknob. It can potentially be opened. You haven't tried, so you don't know if it's locked or not.
I try.
Okay. As you reach for the door, you hear the guard go, "Hey! Don't touch that."
What? Why not?
Because I told you not to.
Where's this go?
My armory.
Where's the way out?
Back the way you came.
Is that other door that looks just like this one?
Yeah. If you want to try the passes, you can.
Do I have to talk to you about that, or can I just like open that door?
I'd have to unlock it for you, but yeah. You can,
Yeah,
you know.
could you?
she will nod and go, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to try the passes, sure." And she'll move this way and
I'm
unlock
gonna
the
slip
door.
into the armory. I'm gonna slip into the armory.
Okay. Let me reveal the
How's
armory
this,
real quick. It's just fucking. There's a distraction. All right, cool. Let me reveal the armory real quick. All right, so you are able to see the hallway leads two ways. One up and to the right and one down and to the left. And inside, currently, you see all just hallways. Doesn't look like much of an armory yet, but you do see that there are kind of poking around your head around corners. You are able to see a grouping of items. Some of them might even have belonged to you at one point.
I'm assuming this person is coming with me. Who's this, Selim?
Yeah, that's Salim. Salim will tag along.
I'll go up.
The
you go
quieter
down.
steps are easier to hear. Salim is blind, so you're his seeing eye friend.
Cool. In that case, you'll take the shorter route. You go this way, and I'll go this way.
Okay. So Salim, you being able to not see anything, kind of feeling around, you can feel leathers and cold metals and hides. Basically, your pick of the litter for basic armor pieces. Um, and they're obviously just standard clothes. Um, and then Juniper, sorry, I forgot your character's name. You find a few basic items. They're all simple weapons: daggers, maces, quarterstaffs, that kind of thing. A few pieces that are sized for a smaller individual. You find a light hammer, a light mace, and a short sword that would.
To use weapons, but I'm gonna start like stuffing stuff into my pants so that I can scurry on out of here with a bunch of loot.
All right, I will
I would
put.
like to think in the bit of conversation we've had, on planning our escape, that I like to stab people.
It's gonna stab the guard.
That remains to be seen.
See,
I am going to go ahead and type up the list of loot that you were able to get. Does Salim start stealing armor as well? Like, is Salim just kind of carrying armor pieces out with them, or are they just leaving it?
They're gonna pick up what they can and wait
Okay.
until the friend comes back.
Wonderful.
Time to go.
Slowing around with a bunch of weapons in her drawers. All right, cool.
All right. I have put in the game chat kind of the selection of armors you have to choose from. Yeah, so you're able to kind of get over to your blind friend and explain that you have armor and are ready to go. You have weapons and are ready to go. So what are you? So while this is happening, we're gonna pan over to Ash as the guard kind of goes, "What? Where'd your friend go?"
I'm sure they're just topping up on water. This is, from what we've heard, this is, just about impossible. Do you know anybody that's made it through?
There were two a long time ago that made it out. You didn't hear it from me, but apparently the Empress of Eos was once locked up in here,
No shit.
and she made it out. So maybe, you never know. Just
have a party once I get out.
Just be careful. There are some pretty nasty beasties out there.
Okay. I mean, I figured you would know. How did you? What short straw did you pull to get stationed here?
I may have pissed off me commander by calling him an arrogant dick.
And do you have a name? Because when I get out of here, if you
My name's Alicia. Alicia Commence.
okay, and your commander's name?
My commander was Ashtor Bronson. He's a big, tall Minotaur fellow.
Okay, that. And would you like for something bad to happen to Ashtor? Shit, once I get out of here.
I can't say for you to do things like that. That could cost me my job and my station. And she'll point to a she'll point to a small necklace on her chest.
Gotcha.
But what I can say is that should he get the day that he deserves, I would not be upset about it.
And I'm just gonna hold up my fucking weapon. Like, you think this is gonna be enough to get me through there?
You know, what I can tell you is that there are probably weapons in the Oubliette, because this place used to be a military fortress.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago, it used to be like this big hidey hole for the gods, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. You've been super helpful.
I try. The door only stays open until all four of you that were in this cell leave. The others have chosen to stay. So, you can if you want to bring any of them with you, you can go and talk to them, but I wouldn't trust a few of them.
Which ones in particular?
The bard looks a little shifty to me. Then again, I don't trust the undead. And the two goblins kind of stick to one another. They don't particularly want to work with others. So, if you want to try and talk to the bard, you can, but I wouldn't suggest it.
I appreciate that.
No problem. This door will stay open until all of you have exited. I'm going back to my post. And she'll return to her desk. I didn't mean to pull up her stat sheet.
Is this the big old lion, or is the one up here the big old lion?
The big old lion is this one here. And then this one is he looks like kind of like a common house cat.
Aw, cute.
As you approach, he'll kind of look up and go, "And what do you want?"
I was gonna offer to let you come along on this little trip that we're gonna take.
You're taking a trip?
Yeah, to the outside.
Oh, you're gonna brave the caves.
Mm-hmm.
He'll kind of look over and go, that one over there got me arrested. If you take care of him for me, and I'll come with you. Gesturing to the other cat folk.
How about I just bribe you? And she'll take out a folded up bit of padded armor from her pants.
You notice that he in particular appears to be wearing what looks like patchwork hide armor made from rat pelts.
Ew. I mean, you might like this because it's better. It's not that.
He goes, "All right, but you can't be seen with that. Those are the
Oh, shit. Come on. Come on.
All right. And he will, Why is it not letting me? I did not
You'll turn
open.
into a goblin and fall down the well.
I did not open his fucking sheet 4 times. Thank you, roll 20.
Who's this person down here?
That's the guard.
Yep, that is
Oh,
the
okay,
guard.
bigger.
She returned. And the lion will kind of go. My name is Raymond. It's nice to meet you all.
His golden name. Be sure
I'm
to
Juniper.
keep it.
What was that?
We'll see. Raymond is good name. Be sure to keep it.
Yeah, I try not to give it away, if that's what you mean. So you guys are headed down the into the pits.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's to freedom or not. But yeah,
Freedom or other kind of freedom.
well, I suppose so. It's better than rotting away in here. And he will follow.
Spirit.
He will follow her out. He will follow Juniper out.
Y'all ready, team? Oh yeah, we should probably figure out a marching order. Bristol, do you want to be ahead of me or should I be in front?
Depends. How hard of hit do you think you can take?
I can take about as much of a hit as you can.
He sort of leans in to look at Juniper.
She squares up, being 3 foot tall.
You are shorter than me, about half height. I say have you in front. We have more eyes on path ahead.
It's a good plan.
Just gonna go ahead and reveal the area here to about right there.
So let's not go down this way.
You guys don't know that this is a
I-
dead end.
That's a joke.
We'll send the blind guy down there.
You never know. There might be something cool down there. If you want to go check it out. Feel free.
As each of you pass through the door, it slams shut behind you. You are
Noisy, that door.
you are committed now to the depths below.
We have committed to the bet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't see any other way out of there. So
Well, yeah, that would be it's either rot in that little area, or go through the depths. Are-
Hands on one wall and use that to make sure we're going in the same direction.
Are
Hold
you
onto this wall?
are you passing out the equipment that you were able to steal?
Oh yeah. Here. who wants armor and stuff? I don't really use that kind of stuff, but I figured you might.
The lion will kind of go. I mean, my hide armor's not that bad.
Would you like a cleaner variety of hide armor?
If no one else is gonna take it. So if you guys want to look in the chat in Roll20, I have typed up what all you were able to get. There,
I
now
don't
you,
really
you
use
should be
armor
able to see
or
it.
weapons. So if any of you want this, you can have it.
I will take the leather.
Go for it.
Breestor will pick up one of the things of padded armor. What does the padded armor look like?
A gambeson.
Yeah, he'd pick up the gambeson and just... It's not the most comfortable thing, but...
Well, it's like a gambeson without sleeves.
Still. It's not most comfortable, but will protect from stab wound. Probably.
That's the spirit.
And will um, uh, Salim take any of the armor that is presented.
Out of the armor, but he'll probably voice. I have a friend that might like the mace and hammer.
Well,
And
then
go
here you
just-
are.
And kind of put those through hoops on his waist.
Wonderful. And
Awesome.
who is taking the short sword?
So it'll stay in my pants.
The lion will kind of look over and go, you know, I don't want the hide, but give me them scales.
The scale armor?
Yep.
Go for it.
And we will don the scale mail. All right. If you guys are done kind of divvying out armor and weapons, you can advance. You have two paths you can take. You can go down this way, or you can come this way. Up to you guys.
Say let's hold on to one wall just so that we know where we're going and we can backtrack easily. Just keep a hand on one wall and keep going.
Works for me.
Classic strat.
Alrighty. The lion will kind of follow along wherever y'all really need him. And you guys are able to kind of go down the one wall strategy, hugging the wall and going down the long paths. Each smaller area, and each area you begin to advance through, you are able to you're able to see. Give me 1 second so I can reveal more of the dungeon.
No worries.
With each kind of passing corridor, you're able to see that there are multiple multiple pathways you can take down this particular errant these particular errant hallways. With each passing step, the quietness of the room becoming more and more apparent to you, as these halls haven't been traveled down for a very long time.
These walls are dusty.
Yeah, they are kinda. Just give me 1 second. I gotta pull something up just really quickly, because I wanna try and move the lion where the my Roll20 doesn't pull up his character sheet
Every time.
Yeah, every time. I think it's my new mouse. I need to go get my old one back out. But yeah, so you're able to kind of hug this wall and see kind of that there are now again two paths behind you. There's the path to the left and then a path straight forward. Are you just hugging the straightforward path some more?
We're
I
still
am.
on this wall, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way that you're supposed to at least be safe in a maze, is to keep your hand on one wall and keep going.
All right. He will follow along.
I used to be a guide, you know.
Never done a touch tunnel?
Okay.
I was about to say, what's happening with Salim?
Slim,
Issues with my mouse myself, so sorry about that.
it might be a Roll20 issue.
It's because that the actual grid is not on the regular grid.
I'm sorry.
No, that's just the limitations of Roll20. It's not your problem.
Alrighty. So, as you are continuing down, you're able to see kind of this path does curve up into the left, and you come to the corner, and there is so I know it doesn't show it on the map, but in this particular room, you see just at the end of this hallway is a large barrel. It is turned on its side and has a spout, and it's sitting on an old table. Probably hasn't really been touched in a long time, but if the way that I think Roll20 has just frozen. No, you're just drawing pictures. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, there's a keg and a table, and on the table are a pair of glasses, that like mugs that are one right on top of the other, that appear to have been stacked here a long time ago. What are you doing?
So we found a dead end with some water.
Maybe water.
Actually, you know what? It's probably booze. Oh, hell yeah.
Fools, I call dibs.
I'm sharing. Hold on. You can't just have dibs on the whole barrel.
Can
Okay.
I make a check on that?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check, if you would like.
Reckless
Would
abandon.
perception work? 'Cause
Yeah, perception, sorry.
Should we all do a quick perception?
Oh,
check
hey.
on that?
So nat 20. So you're able to see, just before it opens its jaws and snaps at the party, the mimic that they're about to interact with.
A booze mimic. No.
It is indeed a booze mimic.
Oubliette was promised booze.
The rum gun.
Why is rum always gone?
Why is the rum?
Okay. So, how do you inform your party members that they are walking dead face into a mimic, Ash?
Still up here, the other side of
Don't fuck touch it, goddammit!
Retro. Okay.
Oh, say that again.
It's a goddamn mimic.
Okay. Roll, Juniper, because you were the one up close to it. Roll a dex save.
To be fair, my character was also close.
Yeah, but Juniper's the smaller target. Oof. All right, with a reflex save of 9, the mimic will lash out and attack you, attempting to eat you. I gotta open up Discord real quick, because it's got my custom rolly dice. Does a 13 beat your AC?
It is not.
Okay, it snaps its jaws forward and attempts to eat you, but you are able to. No. I didn't hit the mute button fast enough. You are able to jump as it bites its claws down on you. Your skin is too hard, harder than the what would seem to be the massive jaws of the mimic is able to attack with. If you were to move from the mimic, you can in fact get back from it and not be eaten.
Yeah. Alas, this will not be booze we can partake in.
Okay, so my question is do you leave the booze mimic where it is because it cannot move,
Oh, perfect. Then yeah, absolutely.
or are you going to try and kill it?
Does it have booze?
You don't know, but it sure looks like it does.
Nice. Sniff it. Sniff for
Which
booze.
short punch is it?
Ro-
Right on.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please.
Okay.
18.
1 second.
I'm gonna fight this mimic right now.
Or just go at it, I
Are
guess.
you giving it a little face?
I did, yes.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, you said 18?
18 to hit with
Uh,
an unarmed strike.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Awesome. Ah, 5 damage.
All right. Roll initiative. I didn't think you guys would get into initiative this particular session, so I didn't grab my notebook. So give me 2 seconds to do that.
Woo, that 20 on initiative.
Holy fucking shit. I fell.
So bummed out.
So am I.
All right.
That is the only reason Breachcore is punching it, because he's hoping it'll spit out booze.
Very good anyway. It looks like it. We'll find out.
So I know I just said it. What did I say was the NPC's name again?
Raymond.
Thank you. I knew it was an R name. I always give the first NPC R names.
I'm gonna hold you to that from now on.
I was gonna say the only other one I can think of is Rufus.
Yep.
And that's one.
Y'all have only ever had one campaign.
Yeah, but we've had a bunch of NPC friends.
Yeah, but the first one. The first one is always going to have an R name. Okay. Huffy, what was your initiative?
17.
Crow.
Yeah, 12.
Oko.
22. Nat 20.
Rugs.
18.
And then Raymond rolled a 7, and the Mimic is SOL, because it rolled a 5. Okay. So all of you are going to go before the Mimic does. Starting with Oko. How is Salim attacking the Mimic?
Throw a snowball at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please.
Thinking. Now we've got Slushy.
Now we've got slushies.
This will be against its touch AC.
Okay.
And Nat 1.
Nat 1. All right. That's definitely not going to hit. Roll me another just another AC attack roll, please. For that.
Nat 1.
Oh my god. All right.
You get a crit and then 2 critical fails in a row.
Yeah. The dice gods are not in your favor today. So what would have hit Brishtor attacking at the hurling it at fast speeds is a snowball that hits the wall and slushes down.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
Yeah, let's let the blind girl throw things. That's fair.
Okay, tiny blind child. Projectile weapon.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to cast Daze on the Mimic. I need it to make me a will save.
A will save. Okay. So its will is okay.
Well, how many hit dice does it have? Sorry.
Hit dice. It has. Let me. Hit dice are 4.
Okay, thank goodness. It is affected.
Okay, cool. And the roll was a 23.
Oh yeah, that'll save.
All right, wonderful. Low-level characters, everybody.
Okay, from the booze mimic.
TPK from the booze mimic. All right. Is that your full turn?
Yep.
All right, cool. Did you do action, bonus action, movement?
I did action and bonus action.
Okay, cool. So you're not gonna move.
No point. I'm blind.
That's fair. All right. Next up is Ash.
Ash is gonna hold his turn.
Okay. After that is Juniper.
So Juniper is going to shift into a tiny little black bear with the same little white streak in her hair as she normally has. She's going to bite the ever-loving shit out of this movement.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack roll. As you all see this tiny little gnome become a tiny little bear.
17 versus AC.
AC is... That hits. Go ahead and...
7 bite damage.
7 bite damage. All right. The booze mimic tastes like booze when you bite it.
This first star's got booze in it.
Brishtor, we have to murder it. It has the booze. All right. So, you shift and are able to bite into the booze mimic, and what is? Are you going to do anything else with your turn?
Nope, that is movement and that is bonus and action, so I'm all good.
All right. And up next is Brishtor.
All right. So, I am going to do something that might end up very stupid.
Okay.
So, I would like to first unarmed strike.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
No?
Nope. You slam your fist into it, but it's not quite enough to penetrate. And the booze mimic just kind of looks at you and goes, ah.
Dang it. Then I guess that means I don't have to take any burn by trying to do kinetic fist.
Alrighty.
Nah, save the good stuff for later.
Yeah, save the good stuff for when it's actually useful.
Wonderful. All right. Next up. Wait, is that your whole turn, Brishtor?
I mean, he could do some other. Actually, wait. I can burn one of my. Actually, I gotta see if that's Is that a level 1 ability, or? I just gotta. It is a level 1 ability. Awesome. I am going to spend Brishtor is going to spend the rest of his turn using the Gather Power ability.
Okay, what does that do?
Basically, he gather in exchange for giving up a move action, can gather up energy for their kineticist abilities, and assuming he doesn't get hurt whilst charging this, it drops the burn cost of his various abilities.
Wonderful. Next up is going to be Raymond, who is going to attack with a sling.
At least the lion's smart.
He hits exactly with his sling.
What are you talking about? I'm being plenty smart. I get free booze.
Dealing 5 damage to the creature as he goes, "Y'all really want alcohol that bad, huh?"
Withdrawal is a
what got
bitch.
me here. Alcohol is what will get me out.
Exactly.
And then he will kind of move forward and cast bless on both Brishtor and Juniper.
Awesome.
Oh, real shit.
What's that do?
1 second. And I will let you know what it does.
Bell remembers all of the names of the divine spells, but not necessarily what they do.
It's a +1 to everything against other than AC, I believe.
Yeah, it's each ally gains a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and on saving throws against fear effects. Bless also counters and dispels the Bane spell.
Oh, +1, which isn't a bad thing. It's like a free weapon focus.
Yeah.
Slide in behind Raymond to attack before this mimic goes again.
Okay. Then yeah, you can use your turn now.
But first, I would like to ask: are you sentient?
Yeah. What of it?
There's a better spot further up, but I mean, you've already made that mistake. Sorry.
Unless you're gonna move me, I don't see myself getting there anytime soon.
If you can give us booze, we'll do it.
I can, but it's mine. Fuck you.
All right.
Juniper bites down a little harder.
I'm gonna go
Shake
ahead
him out
and just
like a
throw a
dog.
dagger at him.
Okay. The areas where there are holes now from like the projectiles and the bites, alcohol is leaking out. Like blood. Glug glug. Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please, Rugs.
Does 13 hit?
13 will not hit the Mimic's AC.
Okay then.
Level 3.
Can one of y'all pick that up and bring it back to me?
Give you what now?
I only have 2 of those.
The dagger he threw.
Yeah, sure, mate.
All right, the Mimic is going to go, and it's going to attempt to bite Juniper back. Ba-da-da-da. Me, just... Actually, instead of doing that, it's going to use its spell-like ability, Adhesive, to try and stick you to the spot with an acidic slime. Roll me a DC 17 reflex save.
14. Unfortunately, reflex is the thing I'm very bad at.
All right, you are considered grappled for the next turn, and you are going to take
Wait, I can still bite in a grapple.
8 points of damage.
You said 8?
8 points of acid damage, yeah.
Alrighty.
And that is his turn. So that'll bring us back to Salim.
Alright, well, Salim missing Snowball. I am instead going to use Barbed Chains.
What does that do?
I summon a Hellish Chain to strike a target with a melee attack. And then the Mimic will have to make a will save or be shaken.
Will save. Okay.
So I actually get 2 chains.
2 chains.
And it's 1 attack roll for both. I mean, unless you want it to be 2.
Yeah, you can roll 1 attack roll for both. That's how the spell works.
17.
17 will hit the AC, and the will save was a 22.
Yeah, that'll save.
Okay. Does it do any damage?
Yeah, it does 9 damage, and the Mimic is considered grappled.
Okay, cool. So the mimic that already couldn't really move, can't move.
Just has
Oh, it's
chains
grappled.
over it now.
Yeah, and I'll give advantage to any grapple checks, or checks to throw the mimic now. All right, is that your entire action, or your entire
No,
turn?
I'm gonna throw acid at it. Let the blind person throw more stuff.
Wonderful. What spell is this?
Acid splash?
Wonderful. So, isn't that an AOE?
No.
Nope. It is a ranged touch attack.
Okay, cool. Good. And roll me an attack roll, please.
That's that really funky version of the spell because it's Pathfinder. I think it means that you can target up to 2 or something like that, people. But like,
I got an 8.
An
It's
8.
for its touch AC.
An 8 will not beat its touch AC, unfortunately.
Wonderful.
You guys see acid hit the table and like burn through a little to the left, and that would have been Brishtor.
Mutter to myself. Salim's gonna mutter to himself. Maybe I should stop throwing stuff.
You hear the lion go, no, no, no. You just need to throw different stuff. I'll give you my sling when we're done.
I was about to give it the knife.
Okay, so that'll bring us to Ash, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I got one more knife. Yeah, if I could throw it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please.
It is grappled though, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. 18.
18 will hit its AC. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Fantastic.
It is also flanked. In
I was
case,
gonna say
since
the
you're a
grapple
rogue.
counts for sneak attack.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, flanking does too.
1d4 on the dagger. And 2d6 on sneak attack. So that's going to be a total of 10.
All right, it hits and does quite a bit of damage to this thing. Brishtor and Juniper, there is just booze just a glugging out now.
hell yeah.
Good.
Okay, so as you are able to do that and kind of and get your the dagger in, or are you going to do anything else, bonus action or movement wise? Rugs.
Rugged sauce.
If you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
All right, I am going to go ahead and go on to the next person in line, which would be Huffy.
Cool. I think Juniper will dig her teeth in again. Give it a big old bite.
All right.
And now that she's already gotten a taste of its air quotes blood, she now has the benefits of the blood feast ability.
Oh fuck! All right, what does that do?
It basically just gives her a small bonus to both attack and damage. So 21 versus AC on her bite.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll, and the damage was 6.
Yes.
All right, he is taking down a good little bit more, and more of its sweet blood, which by the way is mead, if you were curious,
Oh, hell yeah.
pours out of this thing.
Bears love honey.
Yes, they do. Is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
All right. Now next is Brishtor.
Brishtor is once again going to punch this thing.
Okay, go ahead and punch the mimic.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Okay.
With
Go ahead.
a quick confirm 25.
Hey, you don't need to crit confirm. Just nat 20.
Awesome.
So go ahead and roll me damage. And make sure you add the critical bonus, which is your unarmed strikes max damage without modifiers.
Without modifiers, does that include the extra dice I'm rolling because I'm using kinetic fists?
No.
No?
Your standard unarmed strikes max damage.
Alright, if that's the case, then I have to roll 2d6 instead of just the 1 because kinetic fist adds an extra d6. 16!
Well, so if it were like the full damage dice of that and kinetic fist, you would no. So what you would be adding is instead of just adding the extra 6, you'd have added 12. You'd have still rolled for kinetic fist. You'd have just added 12 instead of 6.
Oh.
It's basically as if you'd rolled your dice perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how crits work. For me, anyway. 16 damage. All right. Please describe how Brishtor murders this mimic.
Brishtor, upset that his other punches just weren't working, pulls his fist back as a rune on the back of his hand starts to glow, and stone on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling, just smashes onto his fist as he punches a nice cross jab as the rocks explode off, and, it's an explosion of rock coming from a east.
Wonderful. As the explosion of rock hits the mimic, you see the booze fly fucking everywhere. It's spilling out here. It's spilling out there. It's spilling out fucking everywhere. Just a sea of mead. And inside of the mimic are the bones of an adventurer. Along with what appears to be a crossbow that has been untouched by the acid that was in the bottom of this barrel.
That thing's probably magic.
As the booze goes flying everywhere, can I use my basic geokinesis to make a stone bowl to collect most of it?
Trying to catch it in a cup.
As it falls to the ground,
just catch that shit in a barrel made of stone. Yeah, you can make a stone keg to try and catch this booze.
Yes.
Jennifer, meanwhile, is licking her paws clean.
I don't think that's high enough proof.
Just let them have it. Just let them have it.
We've been in here for a minute, all right?
How long have you guys been in here?
Not long enough to warrant this.
You would be surprised how low I will stoop for booze.
Yeah. And Raymond will kind of come back here and go, "Hey, what was your name again?" He's talking to Salim.
Salim will turn and look up at him with his clouded blind eyes and say, "My name is Salim.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?"
It's less what you can do for me and more what I can do for you. And he'll cast Bless on Salim and give Salim the sling and bullets. Try these next time. That way you don't have to worry about your spells.
Salim is going to conjure a snowball in for exchange.
They'll just kind of heft it up and down. How much damage do you think this thing will do?
More than you think.
Will it just stay, or is it gonna melt if I put it in my pocket?
Salim will sniff. Are you still wearing the rats?
Yeah. No, I'm wearing scale armor.
Then it should keep for a bit longer.
Wonderful.
More specifically, it'll last for 5 hours.
Awesome. He's just gonna shove that bitch in his pocket.
Let me grab my daggers.
All right. Is anyone taking the specifically? It's a hand crossbow.
Probably magic.
I mean, if nobody else will, I'll.
We should give the blind person another ranged weapon.
Yes.
Agreed.
A blind man, a gun. It's not a gun, it's a crossbow, but still.
It's basically a gun.
It's basically a gun.
There don't appear to be bolts with it, but there is a crossbow.
That's okay. I can make ammo.
All yours then.
Yay!
So how much booze was British Store able to collect?
You were able to get like at least 2 pints, just enough for you and your drinking buddy to get a good amount of alcohol in your systems.
Also, could I get everybody's name? Lion Man asked, and it made sense that I never actually bothered to find out. But I figured, like, next time you guys are approaching a mimic, I could be like, name, mimic.
I don't follow.
He's
Basically, they. Oh shit! I was not muted. Never mind. Basically, they are saying it would be easier to get our attention if they know how to properly address us.
Yeah, you can call me June. Or June, whichever works better.
Embristor Hemorfist. But
Nice to meet
please,
you, Bristor.
do not use last name.
Full names would be kind of clunky in combat, so okay.
What's your name, little man?
Ash.
Good to know.
Also, if you need help using the crossbow, just ask.
You see Salim will kind of wave his hand as an icicle fit into the slot. And he'll kind of wave it around, not knowing where people are at. I got it! I know what I'm doing.
If you would like to, Oko, if you would like to identify that crossbow, you can roll me an Arcana check.
I don't think Arcana exists.
I'm pretty sure Knowledge Arcana is a thing.
Oh, that it is. You're right. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
Got a 13.
This is a +1 hand crossbow.
Oh, yay.
Knowledge local is going to be good for absolutely nothing here.
You don't know that.
I'm sure we all have our various types of knowledge. My June is good at knowledge nature.
Knowledge
Well,
alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what knowledge nature can be. I'm sure.
yeah, absolutely it can. It can 100% be knowledge alcohol.
We all ready to have
Yeah, I'm good.
The lovely little lion man will follow you all out and down.
I feel good about this.
I feel like the wall strat has only helped us. It may not have been the way out, but it was still fun.
Give me 1 second. I gotta grab something.
We're gonna get hit by a train or something.
Probably.
I don't actually know what, but it's gonna be hilarious.
Whatever you get hit with.
You lead, because I don't think you took any damage, so you go down ahead.
Restore did not take any damage. So he can just face tank if need be.
Yeah. Just making sure that I don't get hit immediately. Because I'm okay for a little while. I don't want that to become a recurring issue.
I just gotta find a good PNG for this particular thing that you're about to have to deal with.
Oh, you beat me to
Were
it.
you also doing it?
Yes.
Was who also doing what?
Putting X's over the eyes.
Oh my god. Alright, so
The mangled mess. Was
a mangled mess. As you each turn the corner, you see 1 second. Apparently my image did not download properly.
That's still a marker.
You all see a roll me a perception check, just real quick as you guys round this corner. All of you, please, just to give me a group perception check.
We did incredibly well.
23.
Everyone was above 20 other than mine.
Oh, wonderful.
But I guess that's to be expected.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just give me 1 second while I resize these images. Okay, so as you round this corner, you see what crawling along the ceiling and the walls are 3 rather massive beetles. These beetles have a red and orange carapace with black spots among them. They kind of look like giant ladybugs, but deadly giant ladybugs.
I have an idea.
How flammable do they look?
You don't know. You can roll knowledge nature and check.
While you're at it, let me know if they're poisonous, because I'm gonna approach them.
That one.
Oof.
Could
You
I
have-
roll knowledge nature?
You may.
You know what? I should as well. Hold on, I'm actually good at that.
9.
Bristor, you know, y'all don't know shit.
Juniper, I don't know what those are.
No sweat. I got a plan. Oh, that's not actually the spell I thought it was.
They
I no
seem
longer have a
very.
plan.
They seem very calm.
Y'all don't mind if we just scoot on by, dude.
It makes a chittering noise at you as you attempt to pass, as if it's calm now, but if you try and pass its territory, it'll probably not be as calm.
Do you think these things speak halfling?
would speaking Sylvian? Is that animal language?
Actually, maybe.
Sylvan
It is
is
for a lot
the
of-
language of the Fae. It might work. You can try it.
If at first pull up the crossbow with the icicle at someone's head, saying, "Do I shoot him?"
Oh no.
Going to duck out of the way.
Before moving up. Oh, probably talk. And I will kind of wander up, uncomfortably close, and kind of say, "Hello, how are you doing?" in Sylvan.
You speak the language of the fair folk. Who are you, and why do you come into our territory?
Oh, we're just looking to pass through. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm blind.
I
I'm in this
see.
dungeon for tax evasion.
Taxes. Our least favorite form of currency. You seem like a good sort. What of your companions?
Well, I don't know much about them, but other than they like alcohol. And if you have any on you, I would highly recommend not showing it at all, or else they might try to take it.
I don't want them to take my flask.
Your flask. The gnome does speak Sylvan.
Oh, fuck! You see the beetle kind of look up and go, "No, I didn't say anything."
Could I actually roll wild empathy to try to help encourage them to let us pass? To try to come off as not actually going to try to rob them.
Yeah, go ahead. Natural 20. You see that the beetles kind of move away and, we shall allow you to pass. And they are now on the ceiling. That's why they appear to be off the grid.
Thanks, folks.
Let me just reveal the next part of the area.
Huzzah! Friendship.
Yeah.
Restore looks at Juniper just. So, what were those things?
You know, I still don't know, but you know what? They're all right by me.
Fair enough.
Normally, I'm good at guessing what things are. This time, not so much.
Okay.
Probably better than me.
So, as you come to the next kind of crossing, you come to another iron door. The door here is much like the last one, solid iron and closed very tightly. What are you doing?
Juniper's gonna walk on up to it and knock on it.
You get no response.
Knock louder.
You hear a very loud boom on the other side of the door. Like something is
As in,
knocking
like,
back.
a gun?
No, as in something very hard also hitting the door. To a point where the door shakes.
Ooh. Can I do the da 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 da?
Dum dum.
Yeah! I've built a rapport with whatever the hell's on the other side of this door. Can you hear me through this door?
No response.
Is the door locked?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Do you try and open it?
Is the door a
Was that
What was that, Rugs?
It's gonna be a long trip out of here.
very long trip?
Someone
Would you like to open
detect magic just before someone tries to open the door on the door real quick?
Good call.
There is no magic to the door.
Wonderful.
Through you, British door.
Think. And Brishtor will open the door, or at least try to.
The door is indeed locked.
How rusted does it look? Specifically the hinges.
It looks like it's been here a long time.
Does it look pickable?
There is a keyhole if you would like to try and pick it that way.
I'm going to approach the door, and I'm going to... If we open this door, will you try to kill us?
No response.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
No response.
Can I look
trust
through the
it.
keyhole?
You may look through the keyhole.
All right.
Roll me a perception check. At disadvantage. You see something scaly on the other side of the door. You can't really make out what it is, but there's something scaly of it on the other side.
It's got scales. How do we feel about scales?
I prefer fur. But that's just me.
More scales for me.
Just
The scales could be used to make good armor.
all right.
I hope it's a friend.
Okay, we're gonna help you out, bud. Don't. This is how I die.
I'm
go
gonna
ahead
hope
and
it's a
attempt
friend.
to pick the lock.
Roll me sleight of hand, please. Ooh, that is just enough to pick the lock. And as you open the door, you see inside is, I didn't make him quite large enough. Inside is a massive fucking basilisk.
Cool.
Is that close door? Close door.
We're just go ahead and like creaking the door open, immediately creaking the door closed.
All right. Okay. So you closing the door. The lion just goes, "What was back there?"
Too many scales.
All right.
Do we know it's a basilisk?
Roll me knowledge. Oh, okay. So here's my question: was Juniper also poking her head through?
Yeah.
Roll me knowledge nature.
19.
Yeah, you know that's a basilisk.
Yeah, basilisk. Sounds like bad news. Let's pass on that one.
It was big.
Have quick, stupid question. What is basilisk?
They turn you to stone with their eyeballs.
Ah,
I
Oh,
think.
that just means you have to be blind. I am perfect
Yeah.
for this. So
Actually,
You
yeah.
are perfect. You take it on. Go for
If
it.
you make direct eye contact with it, it can blind. It can turn you to stone. If you don't if you don't look at it directly, you can potentially take it on.
If you want, I can sneak in and help you.
Salim's gonna kind of wave his fingers, thinking about snapping them before saying, "Nah, I think we should be okay." I mean, is this kind of a fight that we need? Was there anything else in there that might be helpful?
What you saw were two more doors, one to the north and one to the west. Um, Other than that, you big fucking basilisk.
Can I see anything down this hallway?
Yeah, actually, you can. And I will go ahead and reveal that for you. Down this hallway, at the very end, is a collapsed staircase up.
Oh, hey. Are we supposed to go up or down?
Technically, the way out is down. Up would have led to the rest of the fortress, but that particular area is collapsed, and you cannot get in there.
I think that's just a lack of imagination. Rishro, you were gonna say something.
Actually, I was just gonna say, in response to Bell's description of the doors on the north and west sides of the room, doors which are still hidden by fog of war.
Oh, yeah. I can fix that. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide.
It's probably safe.
Because we can sneak up on it. Like, I'm good at that as well, but,
I'm gonna sneak to the corner.
I'm not.
And peek
my only
away.
concern is if we do get turned to stone, like if any of us get turned to stone, you don't really have a means to undo that.
You have a cleric.
Okay. Does the cleric know how to do that?
Yeah, he does.
Well,
How do you do that?
He has lesser restoration, which can reverse stone.
Damn. I am less worried.
There's
We
a
can take
reason.
this thing on.
There's a reason I gave you a cleric.
I'm peeking up the corner here.
All right. Up the corner, you're able to see another corner. Hold on. Fucking fog of war. Yeah, you're able to see another corner and a long hallway.
Okay.
It is a long hallway.
I'll come back and just let them know that, yeah, there's just a lot more hallway.
Okay, so what are the chances that there's really good loot in the past the basilisk room? Probably high, right?
I mean,
what are
Hang
the
out
odds
with
that there's a way out of here that isn't in that room, though?
I want to bet it's that one right up there. That looks like the perfect spot that'll lead us out of here. I don't know though.
To be fair, I also do not believe we have any food on us, and well, we could consume basilisk meat. Would probably not be healthiest option, but is better than starving.
That's not a bad idea.
there's also the beetles.
Beetles? Oh,
Yeah, the ones we
they're
just
friendly.
passed. Yeah, but they're also food.
Your food.
No, I'm not.
See, they're
Everything
friends.
is food if you are brave enough, including rock.
Okay.
Oko, you're gonna say something?
So, I'm just gonna say, Salim will slowly turn to look at the cat person and say, "Your food. Shh. It's okay."
All right. We've gone down too many hallways that I haven't seen all of. I'm just gonna. If anybody wants to come, that's fine. I'm just gonna sneak up here for a second. I'll be right back.
I'm willing to bet there's another access to this room, and if we run out of options, we can just go through that way. So I'll come with you.
Let me just peek around this corner.
Your lion friend will also come with you. 1 second, and I will reveal that for you. More hallway.
Oh, good.
I totally built a fucking labyrinth.
I mean, heck, it's badass.
All right, there's another hallway here.
So what are you thinking, Ash?
Well, who knows how far this thing goes? You want to keep scouting ahead, or you want to try our luck with the giant lizard?
Now, I had kind of hoped we would have found a way that goes like northish from here, but I'm really not seeing any place that does. Unless this is a like badass loop or something like that.
Let me
It probably is.
Let me see if I can get the gist of this labyrinth. We've been following it for a while now.
Yeah, I think this will be a loop.
No,
if
I have no
they
idea where
have
the
a
fuck we are.
guess. Ah.
Yeah, no, you got nothing at the moment.
I think at best that little area down there probably loops back up, and that's just a lot of walking. And I'm willing to bet at least one of the paths that we go down this way is gonna lead straight back to that basilisk room.
All right. I mean, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's sneak up on the basilisk over here. So Juniper, and as she heads up to the door, is going to use her shifter aspect to gain the appearance of a owl, as well as her bear form. So she now looks like a tiny owl bear.
Okay. You are able to do that. Who is going first into the room with the basilisk?
Well, I was gonna stealth in.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So I'm gonna do some minor edits to the basilisk room. If you guys will just give me like 2 seconds. So the tiles that have fog of war on them are pillars. I forgot to add them in earlier when I was making the dungeon. So I'm gonna go ahead and add them in now, so you guys can kind of know where they are.
Look at all the pillars over here to the left.
Just the ones in this room.
Yeah, damn, look at all these pillars. There's a whole bunch the way we came.
So the areas in this room with fog of war are pillars. Things you might be able to hide behind while fighting this particular beastie.
You want to go in with me, Rugs?
Let's do it.
Cool beans. I'm gonna roll stealth. Fucking A.
Alright, that's a 30. Cool beans.
Bum, bum,
That's what you
ba-da-da.
get for having owl aspect. It's bad.
Bum ba da da da. Bum bum ba. I heard that. I fucking heard that. Speaking of Metal Gear, I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater soon. Gonna go ahead and plug that shit. Alright, so as you all enter the room, everybody roll me a stealth check.
Everyone?
Got it?
Everyone.
Unless you're not trying to sell.
11.
Let me roll this cat, folks. Oh, my knees. Oh.
Brishtor is sort of waiting outside by the door, so does his stealth impact this super heavily, or
The catfolk rolls a 12. Oko's is an 11. Brishdoor's is an 8. Yeah, Ash, please roll for me.
Roll something good.
Oh, again? Okay.
Already. Oh, you did. I just didn't see it.
27.
It's 27.
Okay. And
Sorry, I got
then
covered by my shifter aspect.
okay, with an average stealth of 15.2, the basilisk does not see you.
So, do y'all want to see if we can sneak through the room entirely, or or should we try to like ambush the bitch?
I think we should say hello. Salim should go up and talk to it. And if it
Good
goes
plan.
bad, then y'all just sneak attack gang up on him.
Juniper gives you a bear thumbs up.
Also, if we do just sneak past it, we're gonna have to try and sneak past it again later, and that
Oh,
might
that's
fail
true.
horribly.
I mean, if we have to backtrack at all.
We probably will.
Brishdor, you still need to move into the room.
Ah, right. So he's gonna stand here.
The scales aren't usually flammable, but
Salim is just going to kind of prep a summon spell
Okay.
before moving forward and saying, "Hello, Mister." What I'm told, Basilisk.
What language are you speaking to the basilisk?
Sylvian, and then I'm gonna repeat myself in common.
The basilisk will turn to you and speak a language you can't quite understand at first, but as if something is trying to pry into your mind. Roll me a will save.
That is very bad for him.
That's bad. That's bad. That's really, really bad.
Thing is trying to pry into someone's mind.
25. Does that save?
25 does in fact save, and he cannot communicate with you.
Well, if it's psionic,
It is indeed psionic.
okay, then I can communicate with him freely.
Okay, cool. He registers. And who are you, little morsel?
I am Salim. I am looking for a way out of here. I was hoping you might be able to help.
Way out. Most of the way out is, well, through death.
You say through death or through dare?
Through death.
Well, see, we're trying to avoid that. But if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. You know, I get it.
The most only way I know out is through death. But I can offer you a quick death, if that is easiest for you.
See, no, that's not easiest for me, and it sure as heck ain't going to be easy for you. As Salim is going to snap his fingers, and we're going to bring Alga, my fun little Ildion, out, just in front.
Go ahead and can you send me that art just really quickly?
Sorry.
Ash is hoping to get a jump on unlocking this next door.
All right, which door are you trying to unlock? Roll me sleight of hand.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You are in fact able to get that door open. 1 second. I just have to grab something real quick.
So what do you think? Is the basilisk gonna try to fight us?
Hope not.
It'll go very poorly for it.
Certainly will.
You never know. It might not.
I know. Seeing as the two people it's facing are immune to any sort of sight attack.
It also has an acid breath weapon.
Oh, goody. So my Edeon is resistant to that.
Just doing some quick token creation. Just
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have.
You're all right.
You're doing great, guys. Door's open.
Oh, I bet. We could just completely ditch if we wanted to.
I figured I'd give us the option.
Yeah, in case this thing kicks our ass and we have to scuttle on out of here. But I think we got this.
Worst case scenario is going to be real loud and really going behind it, but go us.
What's important is it doesn't know it's about to get bitten.
I would also like to say my summoner is going to be pointing the tiny crossbow at the pillar next to it versus at the basilisk.
All right, that's good to know.
So the inevitable nat 1 might hit.
Exactly.
Slim's out here playing 4T chess.
You know the butler from Robin Hood Men in Tights? Or not the butler, but the blind man?
Yeah!
That's Salim with a weapon.
I love the
Second
fucking butler.
Separate Robin Hood reference made in this room.
Would you like another one?
I love this.
Don't think I didn't notice the Shrek.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie way too many times.
Understandable.
Oh, merry man!
The scene that still gets me to this day, though, is when they're approaching Farquaad's castle, and the mascot's just going through the ropes.
Yes, actually, I do know that one.
All right, now I can reveal this area. Sorry about that. I needed. So you see another hallway that leads to another room, deeper into the area. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a token on Alga, just really quickly.
Alga?
The
Alga.
Edeon.
Ah.
Looks like a gorgon.
Is it already on the map?
It looks like a Gerudo.
Rudo, that's what they're called.
Yeah, the Gorons are the giant stone men. And then you said you just wanted her right there.
More covering in the front. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, and I will edit her token where you control her. Actually, you should be able to control her anyway, so you can click her and move her around where you wish.
Nope.
Also, Alt-click will not snap you to the grid.
Might have to do it from over here. That's okay. So click over here, and then we'll give you control of her. All right, there you go. Actually, I also need to give her HP and seen by everyone. Well, I guess it'll take me 2 seconds. All right, there we go. Now you should be able to see. That didn't save, but whatever. So Rugs, are you going to continue on into the room where I did reveal part of the room above the. All right.
We're gonna crack the door, and we're gonna leave it there
Okay.
as a quick escape route.
Okay. So far, what you see is another hallway with a right turn and an open archway, but you don't see much farther past that. And then you're getting closer to the basilisk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll stay behind the door for now.
Negotiations going.
Well, it's offered us a quick death. Salim's gonna just kind of.
Did you say nah, fam?
Yeah, kinda. Should I offer it a quick death?
If you want. If you
So
want, I
what-
can bite it on cue just as soon as you say it.
Salim will then just kind of repulsate through psionically and say, my friend here and I say, believes we should give you a quick death if you'd like one.
Mike, real quick, did Salim give back the sling? Just so I know to what?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
He has his sling back.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna pop over here. So when y'all are ready to attack, he can attack with his sling. Okay. The basilisk will go. Oh, little one, no, no, no. You will not give me a quick death. No. Your new friend here, and he'll snap his attention to the smells in the room because he rolled a natural 20 on his perception check.
Did it beat my 30?
No, so you're the only one he does not see. He does not know is there. You brought more friends. Lots of morsels for me to eat.
So is that a no on the quick death? You want it slow?
I will feast on your corpse. Roll me a reflex save.
I would like to rage.
Alrighty, you can go ahead and do that.
Who
Want to set that up?
is he breath weaponing?
Yeah, he's breath weaponing.
Okay, so I have to first roll it for Elga, because if she succeeds, my summoner succeeds.
Sick.
Fuck. Her reflex is garbage.
Okay, so he is going to breath weapon this way. So everything in this general area takes. You take 20 points of poison or of acid damage.
Holy shit, my rolls are garbage.
I was reading up on something.
Oof.
Is Brewstore in that area as well?
No. So, Oko, my question is, are you behind the pillar? Like, are you hugging the pillar, or are
Yeah, I'm
you...
hugging the pillar.
Okay,
It's
cool.
Because I can't...
If you hold Alt,
actually-
if you hold Alt on your keyboard, you can put yourself wherever you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
So you were in half cover. You immediately succeed. You take 10 damage. Your Edeon takes 20.
Well, because it's a reflex and I have evasion, I automatically take half.
Okay, so you take no damage because it was already halved.
Yeah.
Time for stabs.
I will give Juniper a surprise action because it knows where the rest of you are.
Awesome. This
Get it,
bitch's gonna
Bones.
get bit.
Make sure you apply the damage to your Edeon.
I did, but it doesn't have a standard health pool because you borked it somehow.
I will fix
So
it. 1 second.
I applied it to the blue box, so it has 20 hit points.
Okay. We can make the Edeon's hit points blue.
But I can touch them.
Why is it not?
I can keep track of it and update you.
I think I can fix it. Damn it. All right, cool. You're going to have to be the one that changes it. That's fine.
That's fine.
So, yeah, Juniper bites, and you do succeed on the hit. Go ahead and roll some 13 damage. Let me get this thing's this thing's HP up.
The basilisk more feels than sees a tiny owl bear ripping into its flesh.
All right. It lets out a howl of pain as it takes 13 points of piercing damage. Roll initiative.
Oh, dice really don't fucking like me today.
I thought the Eidolon worked on your turn.
No, the Eidolon has its own independent initiative.
What?
All of my other summons work on my turn, but
Okay, it's because it's a different kind of summon. I get you.
Oh, I'm up on the Chrome tab. I shouldn't be on the Chrome tab. I'm trying to be. I was trying to be on the fucking tab that I have open on Microsoft Edge. Sorry, stream, that you saw all of that jank. I am so sorry. Okay, so the basilisk is gotta roll its initiative. That's a 8. All right, so in order, Huffy, what did you roll?
13.
Crow.
Restore, you are currently muted.
Okay.
I forgot I was muted. 7.
Awesome. And what's your dex score?
Dex score of 12, total of +1 to rolls.
All right, so that's good to know. Oko, what'd you roll?
my Edeon rolled a 10, and my summoner rolled a nat 1 for a total of 3.
Okay. And Rugs, what did you roll?
9.
Okay. And going first with a 13 is going to be Juniper. You can go ahead and roll for the roll for Juniper's attacks, please.
Sure. So Juniper, the tiny little owl bear, now gains the benefits of Blood Feast Bite because they successfully bit them last turn.
All right, awesome.
So let's go ahead and hit it with a Raging Blood Feast Bite. 29 versus AC.
29 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is an additional 12 damage.
All right. So it takes another 12 points of piercing damage as it growls and goes, "I will feast on your bones."
I'm already eating you. Can I roll Intimidate? As
Roll
like
it.
my movement or whatever.
Roll a disadvantage because he doesn't seem scared. He seems angry.
I mean, I'm already pretty small. I get it. 8, because disadvantage. Of course, I'm gonna roll low.
Nope. He is not intimidated. Okay, that'll bring us to the Edeon's turn.
Wonderful. So the Edeon is going to attack it with 4 claw attacks.
Alrighty. I think I have figured out why the Edeon couldn't have a standard HP pool.
What did you do to jank it?
I did not assign a character to the Edeon.
Ah, well, Alga's on there.
Apparently her HP has not been inputted into the...
I'll fix that.
Alright, cool. And then this is armor class.
So, does a 15 hit?
15. 1 second, I gotta pull the sheet back up real quick.
Why that one of all
If-
of the four?
15 will miss.
Because I figured an 11 wouldn't hit, and does a 26 hit?
26 and 27 both hit.
Okay. So, let's see here. 24 damage.
All right, it looks rather rough. You are absolutely fucking wrecking this thing.
Go burr.
Yeah, damage go burr, indeed.
Then, I'm going to use my bonus action to use a cantrip from my summoner, thanks to share
Okay.
spells.
Wonderful.
I'm-
So your Edeon is within range of meleeing the monster, correct?
Yeah, it used claw attacks.
Okay, so she will invoke an attack of opportunity for casting in melee range.
That's
Oh,
fair.
by the way, do you have flanking bonus from this?
Yes, all of those attacks actually should have been rolled at advantage.
Okay, so should I roll 2 of them twice again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll, or just roll 2 of them one more time.
Oh shit, we're getting advantage on flanks?
Yeah,
So it's a
flanking
24.
flanking gives advantage. 24 will indeed hit.
Okay.
Just what's the damage dice of your thing?
2d6 plus 6.
Okay, so your average damage will kill this thing.
Yeah.
I think the +6 is what kills it.
Yeah, it had 3 hit points left. So please describe to me how your Edeon absolutely fucking murders this basilisk.
Ideon will just kind of pounce on it and just start to eviscerate it.
Wonderful. It makes some damn good basilisk sashimi out of this thing. Like tears it to absolute fucking shreds. Oh, to shreds, you say? And you are able to murder the basilisk, giving it a quick death, as promised.
I'd like to note that as Salim, with the Edeon out now, Salim's gonna kind of shift his head around and say, "Damn, y'all look ugly."
I look pretty awesome.
Before the Edeon smacks him upside the head.
The lion will just kind of move forward and go, "Damn, I didn't even need to do anything."
Ash will sadly, hand raised to stab, just slowly lower the dagger.
Oh, damn.
I weakened it for you.
You really did, though.
Like half of this thing off already.
Yeah, you got a nice taste of basilisk meat. Kind of tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Nice.
So here's a question for all of you, just really quickly. Did you bring your bedrolls with you? Like, did you guys steal those?
Is it really considered stealing?
No, but like, did you bring your bedrolls?
Not gonna lie, I didn't think about it, so no.
Brishtor did not, but that's also one of the reasons why he grabbed the padded armor.
So he can sleep on it?
Salim has a
Yeah, so he
pretty
could just...
You go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, so he can just strip off all the padded clothes and either use it as a pillow or a mattress.
Wonderful. When you were put into the hole, those were the only 2 items given to you. Like, those are yours.
Oh. Well, then I definitely would have.
Yeah, if it was like some stranger's thing, probably not. But like if they gave it to
Yeah.
me, I'd probably bring it.
Yeah, that was
I
the
just
only.
kinda assumed
Yeah, they were like, here's a pillow and a small futon mattress. These are your only possessions now.
I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot about it. That's on me. So I'm just gonna say that Bristor just, in a moment of I want to punch something, forgot about it.
Okay. What about Salim? Did Salim bring their bedroll?
No, Salim has pretty lady to sleep on, who doesn't need sleep.
Wonderful. All right. So you guys kind of see this is probably a safe area to rest in for now. Um, so if you would like, we can end here and bring up and come back here in the next session. But anyone without a bedroll is not going to get very good sleep. So those of you who brought your bedrolls, so that would be the lion, uh, uh, Juniper, and Ash, you guys can take a long rest, whereas and Salim, because you have the lady to cuddle up with, uh uh Brishtor, you get a short rest.
Bridgestore, if you want me to gut this thing so you can sleep on it like a tauntaun, let me know.
I was actually going to ask, could I have Bristor carve this thing up and make sort of a basilisk hide bedroll?
So Basilisk hide is rather hard. It is hard scale carapace with like there's fleshy leather underbelly. Roll me
Wait.
Mhm.
Wait, before you pull a Skywalker, I can just give you my bedroll. I'm a bear. I can sleep wherever I want.
That's true. I was gonna have Brishtor roll me is survival a thing? Yeah, roll me a survival check to see if he can craft a leather bedroll out of the carapace of the leather underbelly of a basilisk.
I just offered to save you the trouble.
But I mean, Bristor is a proud bastard. That's a dirty 20.
You can also harvest the scale of the basilisk, and basilisk hide armor is in like extremely rare and extremely valuable. So if you were to like make weapons or armor out of this basilisk's hide, you could, and it would be a lot of money when you get out of here, or potentially a good bit of AC.
Can I grab a tooth?
You may. There are 6 teeth that are able to be harvested, along with 3, 6, 9, 10, 24 claws, 2 eyes,
Oh yeah, it is on the eyes.
and then about 30 pounds of edible meat.
Ooh. So Bristor is just carving this thing up. So he has a nice new bedroll made from basilisk belly. Wait, could we meet? Do basilisks have a little bit of muscle on the underside of the belly, like between the skin and the stomach?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's like a Wagyu beef. Uh, like it's
We can make basilisk bacon.
Yes, I'm here for it.
Does anybody have a fire?
Yeah, we have a friend that's a
the
fire.
fire genasi. Yeah.
A living fire, that's right.
Like an offended clearing of the throat.
Listen, I may not be that bright.
You know who is?
Damn it, that's true.
The
Sir-
fact that he can stealth so good and still be so bright.
literally 10 feet of bright light all the way around him. All right, we're gonna come back over here where we just kind of are PNGs, as we kind of come down from the high of battle to, if you would like, I'm gonna give you guys a moment to kind of interact as a party. If you guys want to take this time to kind of get to know each other's characters.
Yeah. We're all badasses, by the way. That was awesome.
Amazing.
Y'all are amazing, and I'm just so happy to be here.
No, you flatter me.
I gotta applaud the just punching a mimic. Like the thing
I
couldn't move.
made
We
a
could have
guy
just
who's all about punching shit.
murdered it from 6 feet out. But
We got a couple pints out of it. It's nice.
Yeah. And Breestor even has a sword. He doesn't have to punch it, but he prefers to.
To show it who's boss.
Yeah, it's.
No, I
definitely
understand.
a bit boy.
but yeah, if anybody can help me make a dagger out of these teeth, that'd be.
Uh,
I mean,
I have
Right.
proficiency in craft weapon and profession smith. I could probably do that.
Yes, you could.
I can intimidate the teeth.
And if you need heat, I'm your guy.
Hell yeah.
if you need a bear, or an owl, or an owl bear, I'm your girl.
Just a smallish owl bear.
Also,
Yeah.
just the thought of you sharing your gnome-sized bedroll.
I'm assuming I got a regular bedroll.
Nope, it is literally a gnome-sized bedroll.
Oh, the assholes. I
It
want a
is-
big bedroll.
It is indeed
For my
a
girl.
tiny fucking bedroll.
You are tiny. You are chumbatiti. You are
I'm a what?
small.
One of those was a word I don't understand, and I'm gonna assume it was an insult, but I'm gonna give you full points for it.
Yes. Chumbatiti. Have you never heard this?
No, sounds like a
Small
pasta.
friend.
This is giantish.
Yeah. It's giant for small friend. I like that. That's cute.
So I feel like I probably didn't ask because honestly I didn't care before this, but what did you all get arrested for?
That's a good time to share. Would you like to go first?
I would prefer I didn't, but yeah, okay.
Why is it embarrassing? I bet it's embarrassing.
It depends on what you all got arrested for. No, I got caught stealing
Been caught stealing.
and then breaking
What?
out of prison.
Oh, so you got caught for breaking out? Where'd you get arrested at?
You
Wait, hold on. There's drinks. Saw a bar fight. Left that.
That was us. And she'll gesture over at Breach Door.
There was a guard. Seemed distracted. I thought. Seems like an easy mark. And then
check your DMs, Rugs.
yes. Then, so Moon's Reach, guard, distracted, I thought. Let's grab that. And then the guard has lightning hands, which, who does that?
So you got tased. Okay, I understand. What were you trying to steal?
Coin purse.
Really? You got arrested for just stealing a coin purse? I thought it'd be something cool.
Yeah, it was like. And then, I went to like. Not like prison, but I went to like jail,
The holding cells in the
Yeah.
Moon's Reach militia.
And the locks on those are like honestly just kind of
child's play for a seasoned rogue.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than anything in like you know the house I grew up in. So I just figured I'd walk on out.
I mean, that is what we're doing right now. So at least you've got a new a plan that works.
Yeah, just so long as we don't run into the same guard on the way out.
And if you do run into a Singar, what is worse that could happen? You have people to work with.
Yeah, we can kill him for you.
Oh, we don't have to
Exactly.
kill him.
Oh,
But I appreciate the offer. So how about
I'm
you guys?
horribly maimed.
He's just doing his job.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, you were asking something?
Breaking the knees. Is this still on table?
Jennifer will give an enthusiastic thumbs up. What had you asked, Ash?
I was just wondering what, like, I could. So what? How did you get thrown down here? I guess.
Well, I was at the same bar fight as Brishtor over there. Things got a little out of hand, or out of paw, so to speak. Yeah, I was lumped in with some deaths that may have happened. I don't think I caused them.
It was good night. Had bit to drink. Got in bar fight. Might have broken bar. Might have broken people's bones. Might have broken people. I do not remember. Night was hazy. That's how you know what's good night.
That's right. So, what's your story, Salim?
Lim will kind of look up to the Edion, and the Edion will shake its head slightly. For Salim looks back towards the party, saying, "Tax evasion." And anyone with a
Agreed.
psionic link would hear. Do I tell them about it? Do I not?
Because Breestor is a half giant, and that gives him half giant. That gives him the half giant psionics ability.
Yes, Brishtor would hear that.
You got locked up for tax evasion? How'd you get caught?
Well, it's not hard to catch a blind person. I
Yeah,
can't
but
even
it's like-
see where I'm going.
Yeah, but what'd you do to get for people to know you're tax evading? Like what?
Well, I don't know. Does it look like I know how to do taxes? I probably just
Did
mixed up the
they,
amounts.
It is kind of garbage that they know how much you should be putting there and they don't tell you.
Did they make you fill out paperwork? Was it in Braille?
I don't know. I don't do my taxes.
I don't care who the
Oh, you know
IRS
what?
sends. I'm not doing my taxes.
You have plenty of excuses. We could have made a case for you. I'm not a lawyer, but I could not have actually. I'm not very good at that. But I think you could have.
I think I could have talked you out of that one for sure.
Yeah.
Breestor will look at the Eidolon and just be like, "You are hiding something. I do not know what. Do not know why.
Apparently, money on his taxes.
You know that is probably it."
Those goblin bank accounts.
All right. And with that, we're going to slowly pan down for the night as your characters get ready to sleep. And this is where we will end session. It is fantastic to be able to play with you guys again, even though everything broke right at the beginning.
Yeah,
So
that's how
good.
you know it's a session with us.
That's absolutely true. That is how you know that I know that it is a session with you assholes. I love you
Yeah,
guys.
You love us, and you know it.
I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be able to play Pathfinder with you guys some more. We were gonna take like a 2 week hiatus, but then I realized I'm already doing that starting next week. After my Wednesday game next week, I will be on vacation for 2 weeks. As will Huffy and Oko. So
I mean, it's not like I have a schedule.
that's fair.
I don't have to report hiatuses if I'm always on hiatus. No one has to know.
No one has to know. But yeah, so the next time you guys will see me specifically will be Wednesday for performance check. I don't know if we're streaming next Wednesday or if we're just recording again, but the VOD will be up on YouTube. What about you guys? Rugs, I know you have something coming up.
Oh yeah, we have a big birthday stream on Thursday, the 9th.
That's gonna be fun as fuck.
There will be drinking and Halo and maybe some sort of party game. I'm not sure.
I will be. I'm really excited to play Halo with you on your birthday.
Yes.
Does anyone else have anything upcoming that they'd like to announce?
Huffy, Oko, y'all got anything?
No. Bold of you to assume I do anything.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I mean, I've never had a plan. I've sort of just been coasting on the fact that I exist.
Yeah.
I mean, you all are some of my favorite people, so I'm glad you exist. So that's good enough.
Damn right.
And I've been riding those coattails ever since.
I should probably remove my my owl aspect before we leave because I will forget it's there.
Let me see. Who's on to raid?
Who's on first?
We're gonna be raiding Code. Code's kind of the only one that's ever on this late. It's Code or Verdant, and it's not quite late enough for Verdant.
Is this late for? I was gonna say like, is this late for people? But Verdant's on later even.
Yeah, it's not quite late enough to raid Verdant. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Code. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and before the raid, can I get a shout out for Rugs so that everybody in the chat who isn't can go and follow Rugs' channel.
Is it an underscore?
No underscore.
Please go follow Rugs. Rugs is awesome. All right.
Aren't you?
Bye, everybody, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being a wonderful